Hello everyone, I'm the Braxman here with a Summoner's Glory video. We are going to be talking about Master Merlin today. We are going to be talking about what type of build we want on him, what runes, what stats we're looking for, where is the best place for him, and why I think he's probably one of the best phantoms I have and that you can have as well. So with that, let's go ahead and get into it. So first we're going to discuss the skills. So if you go to, I pulled up on this page, but if you go to the main screen, on the bottom right you have these three lines, click on it, go to the phantoms, and then you select on your phantom. Mine's SS quality Master Merlin. Go to click on the evolution and boom, you'll be able to see all the information you need, such as stats, evolution, runes, amity, anything and everything like that. And then in the bottom right of the detail section, you have the skills. So first off, we have his A1, which is Holiness, attacks one enemy and deals 100% magic damage, 50% chance to absorb the attack bar by 25%. If you can get multiple copies of him or skill phantoms, you can get the damage up to 120%. That is quite big. Being able to put more damage out there, do more damage to anybody that goes against mine or your Master Merlin. Then you have his A2, which is Magic Barrier, which creates a magic shield to protect a teammate, increasing their physical defense and magic defense by 200% for 3 turns. Cooldown of 4 turns, can be booked to a 350 increase for physical defense and magic defense. So be able to tank up anybody that this particular skill is put on, such as anyone in your formation. Really good right there. Can be really good for squads if you're pairing up with others, being able to put on someone that's really weak. Really good right there. It's typically not the skill you mostly focus for. The skill that you mostly look at is the A1 and A3, and you'll see just now as to why I mentioned the A3, which is Light Missile. Attacks random enemies 12 times, dealing 100% magic damage each time, and absorbs the attack bar by 10%. Cooldown 3 turns. So boom, we get a 12 hit random right there. That's a lot of hits. Really, really nice being able to hit as many targets, so you can be able to hit one target maybe 12 times, and boom, that champion is gone. And then you're able to book the damage up to 120, so that will definitely get you some big punches and be able to do lots and lots of damage to the enemies that Master Merlin is going against. And last but not least, we have his passive, which is Conserving Energy. Increases user magic attack by 30%. So this can help your Master Merlin along with anybody on your team. So if you have another magic affinity, this will increase their magic attack by 30%. I currently do not have anyone that uses magic attack on my roster, but if I did, this would be huge and very good for them, and in addition to my Master Merlin. So with it, when building out my Master Merlin, we are going to be talking about the type of build we are looking for. So with it, with any game like this, everyone has a little bit of different, but I found this is what you're going to be looking for. So we're wanting lots and lots of HP so we can stay alive, because he sometimes doesn't have enough HP or enough defense to be able to sustain and stay alive. So that is very crucial, being able to put out lots of HP in physical or magic defense or physical defense, so you're able to stay alive. Next is, you do not need to focus at all on physical attack. There's none of his skills that require or need the physical attack, so if you can, don't worry about it. Try and get that magic attack up as high as you possibly can. The more you have, the better the damage, more likely that your Master Merlin can take out the rest of the team. One of the reasons why I say that you really want up high, it is really good to have that much in the Ghost Vault. So it is really nice to have there. We also have speed, which we want to get high so we can use his A3 as much as possible. Keep it hitting on all cylinders, keep it going, so we can continually place that, decreasing the attack bar with their A3 and or the A1, being able to keep that attack bar so the enemy does not retaliate and hit you back. Next is a great big thing is aiming for the 100% crit rate. I know I'm not 100% quite yet, but I am currently working on there. I know my runes are not at full capacity, but that is exactly what we are aiming for, the 100%, and then as much crit damage. You can, with a build like this, I went with a more higher resistance, just so that he can stay alive. Since he is my biggest damage dealer and biggest phantom, right now I want him to stay alive at all costs, so I put him in resistance. Later on, the further down I get in the game, I'll probably switch over to an accuracy, because hopefully I'll have my puppeteer built up, and she'll be able to have lots and lots of HP, sustain, and resistance, so that my Master Merlin can just put on accuracy and be able to put out that attack bar decrease. So those are all the stats we are looking for. Let's go ahead and look at the runes that I have chosen to help fulfill those stats. So we chose a Harvest and Squall set. So Harvest, if you look at it, let's see, it's going to pop up for me. There we go. So you have your HP, you have your HP, then you have your physical attack and magic attack right here. Then you have your speed rune. Then you have your accuracy or resistance rune. Then you have your crit rate or crit damage rune. And then last but not least, the magic or physical defense rune right here. So with it, when building, I recommend first going for the HP, then speed, then crit rates, then the damage, which is the attack rune, and then last but not, the next would be accuracy or resistance, and then defense. That way we're putting as much attack as we possibly can at first, sustain, and speed. Those are the first things we're aiming for when building. So with the runes, we're looking for the HP percentage. For the attack, where we're looking for magic attack as much as we possibly can. So right here I got for my main stat percentage of magic attack, and in one of the extra stats we have another magic attack crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, be able to put out as much damage as we possibly can. Then we have lots and lots of speed right here, HP, magic defense, crit rate, and accuracy. And then you have your resistance, which is what I said, I want him to have as much capable of staying alive. Once I get my puppeteer, I'll switch over to accuracy so he can be able to put out more consistent attack bar decrease. Then crit rate, because we want as much damage. And last but not least, we have the magic defense, or you can do physical defense. I went this way because it gave me the most crit rate, crit damage, and magic attack as extra stats. So those are the runes that I went for. Since this game is always continuously growing and continuing to be difficult, everyone's runes are going to be different. I'm currently running epic and rares. Later on in the game I'll have legendaries, but this should be still the same style you want on your Master Merlin. Next we got, you want to make sure you evolve your Merlin. Mine's currently level 7. Try and get yours up as high as possible. I definitely recommend it. It'll definitely help you get you those stats that you require to help you get as much damage out and sustain as possible. And Amity is also a massive thing. Be able to increase the HP, physical attack, magic attack, physical defense, and magic defense. You don't necessarily, the physical attack part you don't need, but it's still nice to have at least some if needs be. So that is the build that I have on my Merlin. What types of stats, what are his skills. Next we are going to be testing him out in a Demon Fortress and the Phantom Abode. Those are both really great places for him to shine. And the nice thing about doing the Phantom Abode is that later on in the game, once you're fully done with all of it, you can be able to get a free copy of an SS quality Merlin if you have not already gotten from a book, epic book, or since I don't have it open, but you should be able to farm him continuously, farm those fragments to be able to summon him and then book up your current Merlin. So it's really exciting if you can ever get to that point. It is quite difficult because I have not gotten there, and it's already difficult right here, so it'll take me some time to get there. But let's go ahead and test Master Merlin in one of these places. I have not currently finished this one, but it is the most difficult. So we are going to try it. And remember, each run is about 5 vigor, so make sure whenever you do this, you have enough vigor to go against these teams. Okay, I'm going to put on manual so you can see. So we have the multi-hit from my Sea Conqueror. I am currently building up my Puppeteer, but that's a side thing. Let's see. Just waiting until I get enough. Right here. We got the Master Merlin up and ready. We have his 3 skills. We have his passive. If you can, always choose his A3. You want that one to continuously happen to get as many hits out. Typically, you never use his A2. His A3 and A1 are the #1 ones in this game. So, boom, as soon as you get those, always use them as much as possible. And then we'll just let this match, and then we'll go ahead and do a Demon Fortress run so you can see him in there as well. So to that point, I'll finish up this match, and then I'll be back with you in just a sec. We are back at the end of the match. We were able to victory. We didn't lose a single person, as you can see. We got a fragment, we got some elixir, and some essence of life, and some gold. Great rewards. Now let's go ahead and do a Demon Fortress run. You'll be able to see the same thing. Let's see, let's pull it up really quick. Open a Demon Fortress. We'll just do a little easier level. Why not? We'll do it 2. Thus we can get more rounds in and it's a little quicker of a match. And boom. And the nice thing, Master Merlin is of light affinity, so whenever going against a dark affinity, such as the current ones I'm going against, are all darkness affinity, Magic Merlin is great. It seems like we're not getting enough battles in, and we're defeating him a little too easily, but you saw him in the previous match nonetheless, where he was able to use his A3, get all 12 hits out, take out the enemy as fast and as clean as possible, and boom, that match was done. Well, I hope this video was helpful in understanding how Master Merlin works, what types of skills and stats we are looking for. So please, I hope this was helpful, and if so, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel to see future content of Summer's Glory. And down below, I would love to hear what experiences you have with your Master Merlin in the comments down below. I also stream Summer's Glory and Raid Shadow Legends every weekday, Monday through Friday, on Twitch. I will have in the description below a link to my Twitch page, and I would love to see you guys all there. With that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.